Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you some of the most powerful lessons from one of the world's greatest motivational thinkers, Jim Rohn. If you've ever looked for wisdom to guide your life, business or personal growth, Jim Rohn's words are a treasure trove. Let's not just read his quotes, but truly explore what they mean and how they can transform our lives. Let's begin with a quote that, in my opinion, sits at the very heart of achievement. Jim Rohn said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." Think about that for a moment. We all have dreams. We all set goals, maybe to get healthier, to advance in our careers, to build better relationships. But what stands between our goals and the moment we achieve them? It's discipline. It's those daily, sometimes difficult choices to do what needs to be done. Without discipline, goals remain wishes. When you commit to discipline, even in small, consistent ways, you build a bridge to real success. So next time you feel your motivation slipping, remember, discipline is your bridge. Keep walking across it, one step at a time. Now, let's move to a quote that's a wake-up call for anyone feeling stuck or living on autopilot. Jim Rohn said, "If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much." I want you to reflect on that. Are you actively making choices about where your life is heading, or are you just going with the flow, letting others decide your priorities? Life is too precious to leave to chance. Make a plan. Decide what matters to you and don't be afraid to go after it. Because if you don't, someone else will gladly use your time and energy for their own purposes. Here's another gem, and this one I want you to really internalize. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom. Life isn't meant to be easy. Challenges are what make us grow. If you find yourself wishing that your problems would disappear, try shifting your focus. Instead, ask yourself, how can I become stronger, smarter, more resilient? Growth happens when we embrace challenges and rise to meet them, not when we hope they'll go away. Let's pause and talk about the people around us. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Take a look at your circle. Are the people closest to you lifting you up, inspiring you to be better, or are they holding you back? If you want to grow, you have to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who encourage your ambitions, who live the kinds of lives you admire. Remember, your environment shapes you, so choose it wisely. Now let's discuss time, a resource even more valuable than money. Jim Rohn said, "Either you run the day or the day runs you." How often do we let our days slip by, reacting to whatever comes up instead of taking control? If you want to accomplish anything meaningful, you have to take charge of your time. Start each day with intention. Decide what's important and make it happen. Don't let distractions or other people's priorities dictate your life. This next lesson is one I want you to carry with you always. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. For many of us, it's easy to get caught up in work, to think that success comes only from grinding out long hours. But Jim Rohn believed, and I agree, that your greatest investment should be in your own growth. Read books, learn new skills, reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. When you become a better version of yourself, every area of your life improves, not just your career. But all this talk of growth and achievement comes with a choice, a hard choice. Rohn said, "We must all suffer one of 2 things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. There's no escaping it." The pain of discipline might mean early mornings, saying no to distractions, sticking to your commitments. But the pain of regret is far worse, looking back and wishing you tried harder, learned more, or taken that chance. The good news is you get to choose which pain you'll face. Finally, I want to close with a truth that ties all of these ideas together. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. There's no big secret, no magic bullet. Success is the result of simple actions repeated over and over. If you can build a habit of making one small positive choice every day, reading a few pages, exercising, reaching out to a friend, planning your day, you'll be amazed at how your life changes over time. So as we end today's class, I hope you'll take these lessons from Jim Rohn and not just remember them, but live them. Design your life. Embrace the challenge. Invest in yourself. Choose discipline over regret. And keep practicing those simple, daily disciplines. That is the path to a life of meaning, growth, and true success. Thank you for being here. And remember, your future is built by what you do today. Make it count.